Hello and welcome to this BSIF guide to using the NANDO website to identify notified bodies for PPE. We'll start at the homepage of the EU Commission website, the URL for which can be found in the comments section below. On this page, if you scroll down to where it says Live, Work, Travel in the EU and click on this option, it will open a new page. Scroll down to Consumers and click on where it says CE marking and product safety. On this new page, scroll down and select Tools and Databases from the bottom left menu. From the drop-down list, you need to click on NANDO IS Conformity Assessment Bodies. This opens up the NANDO homepage. NANDO stands for New Approach, Notified and Designated Organisations. The left-hand menu gives several options for searching. If you click on Legislation, the new page provides links to notified bodies for all relevant CE legislation currently in force in the EU. We're going to select the link for the PPE regulation and click it. The page is now changed and shows links to the 111 notified bodies currently scoped for PPE, personal protective equipment. On the left of this page are the notified body numbers, and on the right are the countries that the offices are located in. As we scroll down, you can also see that Switzerland have a mutual recognition agreement through which they have notified bodies approved. Scrolling back up, you can see a drop-down menu for products. Not all notified bodies are scoped to assess all types of PPE. Let's click on Equipment providing respiratory system protection and then click on Search. As you can see, the number of notified bodies found with scope for this type of PPE has changed to 34. Scrolling down, we again see the notified body number on the left, a link to them in the centre and the related country on the right. Many UK notified bodies now have offices outside of the UK, so that post-Brexit they will still be able to assess and certify to CE standards. Let's take a closer look at BSI. The BSI page displays addresses and contact details and all the legislations that BSI have scope to assess and certify against. On the right hand side are HTML links to another web page and also PDF links to download details. Let's click on the HTML link for the PPE regulation. The page now displays BSI details and then lists the types of PPE it carries scope to assess and certify on the left, the type of certification procedure in the centre, and the relevant annexes from the regulation on the right. This page also shows the date that BSI were last approved as a notified body. If we click on the PDF link here, we get a pop-up or download of a PDF version of the web page. This covers all the same details as can be seen on the HTML page. This PDF can be downloaded or printed, but for now, let's close this and click on Return to Legislation List. From here, let's click on Legislation in the left-hand menu. This takes us back to the original legislation link page, and here we can open other legislation pages such as the Medical Device Directive. Let's go back to the PPE regulation page. Again, you can see we're back at the page where there's 111 notified bodies, so let's choose another type of PPE from the drop down, this time face protection. Here we can see that there are 36 notified bodies scoped to assess and certify PPE offering face protection. Let's take a closer look at InSpec in the UK. As with BSI before, we can see the details for InSpec and the legislations that they are scoped for. So we'll click on the HTML for the PPE regulation. We see InSpec's details and the PPE and certification procedures that they are scoped for. Let's click back a couple of pages to the main legislation page, and again scroll down and click on PPE regulation. You may wish to save this page as a favourite or a bookmark. We've added the URL into the comments below for you. Hope you found this useful. If you have any questions, please email inquiries@bsif.co.uk. Other useful resources can also be found on our website www.bsif.co.uk.